This is our quick take on dividing fractions. Dividing fractions are a little bit more complicated than multiplying fractions. The first step that you want to do is make sure that your two fractions are written in the same form. And then step number 2 is we are actually going to change the division problem to a multiplication problem. So we're going to change the division sign to a multiplication sign, and then we flip the last fraction or the second fraction. And you're going to follow that routine whenever you divide fractions. So let's go ahead and take a look at an example. We have 2 1/3 divided by 1/2. Right away, I noticed that these two fractions are in different forms. So I'm going to change that mixed number to a improper fraction. And to do so, I do it the same way I've been doing it all along. I multiply the denominator by the whole number. 3 times 2 is 6. And then add the numerator. So we're going to end up with 7/3 divided by 1/2. Now I have my fractions written in the same form. However, remember what step 2 is? We have to do that. We have to change the division sign to a multiplication sign and flip the last fraction. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to copy my 7/3. That first fraction is not going to change. Now I'm going to change that division sign to a multiplication sign. And then I need to flip the last fraction. It's 1/2, so I'm going to flip it. My denominator is going to be my numerator, and my numerator is going to be my denominator. So instead of 1/2, I'm going to write 2/1. Now I can go ahead and solve just like I did with my multiplication problems. 7 times 2 is 14, and 3 times 1 is 3. Right away I notice that this is an improper fraction, so I need to change it back to a mixed number for my final answer. So I'm going to divide 14 divided by 3. I know that 3 goes into 14 4 times because 3 times 4 is 12, and I have 2 as a remainder. So my answer is going to be 4 2/3. And that is my final answer.